Joining me now is Dr. Etse Kanku, head of the Center for Public Discourse Analysis and a lecturer at the Ghana Institute of Journalism. Hello, sir. Now, we just saw a report about an unemployed Ghanaian. How big an issue is that, and how are the candidates addressing it?
Unemployment is a really huge issue in Ghana. As of now, unemployment is about 12% in general, and youth unemployment is about 50%. So this is really, really huge. Unemployment is higher in the urban areas than in the rural areas. And I can tell you that if there is anything that a lot of young people are concerned about and people across the country are concerned about, it is unemployment. So it's huge. It's among the top factors in this election.
And what are the candidates saying about that?
Well, for the NDC, that is the opposition party, that is the challenger, John Dramani Mahama is the candidate for the National Democratic Congress. That's the biggest opposition party. And he is saying that he's going to establish or bring about 1 million jobs when he becomes president. In the manifesto, he calls this a Jumapa in the local Ghanaian language. And so he is calling part of the project that will bring about a job, the big push. And he's saying that in the big push, infrastructure and other policies that they'll be doing would help to bring about 1 million jobs. For the NPP, the New Patriotic Party, which is the incumbent party, leader Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, he is saying that he will continue with the policies that he's done that will bring about a lot of employment. The planting for food and jobs, the National Builders Corps program, these are the things that he's planning to do.
Okay, there are a lot of other major issues. Both the current president and the former president have had corruption allegations against them. How will that be a determining factor in this election?
Huge. If you want to look at the winds or the direction of a Ghanaian election, one of the big things, apart from jobs, is corruption. People hate it. And once the tag of corruption is hung on your neck, it's probably the death knell. So corruption is a big deal, and we've seen it come up really strongly in the last 2 weeks after the special prosecutor released his report on the Japa deal. So corruption is really up there in this particular election, and I dare say that is going to be one of the deciding factors.
Now, looking forward to the D-Day, in previous elections there's been pockets of violence here and there. Is that something we should be concerned about?
Absolutely, especially because we've had concerns about vigilantism in Ghana over the past 4 years. This has been if you ask, one of the biggest things that has characterized the Nana Akufo-Addo government, it is the upsurge in vigilantism. So important that they passed the Vigilantism and Related Offences Act 2019, Act 999. That's how important it is. In Côte d'Ivoire, we've seen that there has been some violence in their recently held elections. So there are legitimate concerns about vigilantism and conflict and violence in this particular election.
Okay. Now, how will the COVID-19 pandemic influence the elections in any way?
Huge. Huge. The rallies have been banned by the government, so we don't have the traditional rallies as we've seen it, which means that one more variable or factor has come into the picture. The party which is able to campaign and sell itself despite COVID-19, go around it, is the party which is going to make a headway. We've seen the MPP do virtual rallies. We've seen the NDC use Facebook live events, and so many other innovative ways, WhatsApp flyers. And so I do think that, as Marshall McLuhan said, the medium is the message. And so in this particular election, the medium around COVID-19 is going to be a determining factor.
Okay, 10 seconds. Is this election too close to call, or will there be a first round clear winner?
If there is any election which is too close to call, it is this particular election, because there have been just too many things that have happened close to the election day that will tend to tilt the balance.
Okay, pretty brief there. Dr. Etse Kanku, head of the Center for Public Discourse Analysis and lecturer at the Ghana Institute of Journalism. Many thanks for your time.